how did my setup go from this to this?
Nice.
To this. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll show you my setup along with what all problems I faced and what I did to overcome those problems. So for those of you who don't know, first I had a single monitor setup, but then after some time I decided to shift to the dual monitor setup. But the default monitor stand took too much of space on my desk, so what I did was shift it to a dual monitor stand, because of which I got more workspace on my desk. And here we go, the nightmare of every gamer. Cables. So now as you can see, the cables were not managed at all, and even behind the monitors, the cables were a total mess, because of which cable management needed immediate attention. And for that, what I did was, I used some velcro ties, then I went for a cable sleeve on Amazon Basics. So after all that was used with proper planning, this was the final result. But then, I still did not like it because some of the cables were still visible from the front view, and that totally messed up the setup. So what I did was, just took a shoebox, covered it with white paper, and then created a box for cable management so that it is not visible. This is a good alternative if you are on a tight budget and you don't have enough money to spend on cable management tools. Rapidly moving on to the next point, which is the surrounding noise and echo inside the room. So to take care of that, what I did was I bought some acoustic panels from Amazon and then installed it in my room. So now the moment you all have been waiting for. My PC is a budget segment build which is powered by the Intel i5 9th Gen, followed by NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti, 8GB RAM, 120GB SSD and 1TB hard drive. Besides my setup, I have a snacks corner where I keep all my snacks and a cup of coffee and chocolates. So I would recommend this for you because I don't want the snacks and coffee to spill all over my setup and ruin it. So it's always a better option to keep a separate table for all these things. On the snacks counter, I have some pure oxygen, gaming fuel, chocolates to power me up, and a cup of coffee so that I can take a sip while playing games on the go. And for aesthetics, I have kept a plant besides my monitor because, and by the way, it's a real plant because I prefer it over the fake ones. And after applying all these things, this was the final look of my setup. Here now you can see the effects of what all I used before to upgrade my setup. So now the monitor stand gives me a lot of space below the monitors, and it also gives it a nice floating kind of look to both the monitors. And because of the shoebox which I created, very less number of cables are now visible from the front view. There are two types in my setup. The first one being the productivity setup, where I use my 24-inch gaming monitor from LG, 21.5-inch BenQ monitor which is 60Hz, and my gaming laptop for productivity. For peripherals, I am using the Red Dragon Phaser M609 wired gaming mouse and Nighthawk NK101 gaming keyboard. Followed by my laptop, which is powered by Ryzen 5 3550H, NVIDIA GTX 1050, 8GB RAM, 128GB SSD and 1TB hard disk. This is the second part of my setup which I use for streaming. As I mentioned earlier, I have two setups. So one is for productivity, this one is for streaming, which includes the Maono AU-A04 condenser microphone kit and Redgear Cosmo 7.1 surround sound headphones. Well guys, To be honest, it's already been 2-3 years since I built this setup, so now I'm thinking of going for a few upgrades, like I'll be replacing the glass desk with the IKEA desk. I planned of it before, but the problem was I didn't have enough space for 2 big tables, so I instead decided to upgrade it later on. The second upgrade is regarding the peripherals, where I'll be replacing the current mouse with Logitech G402 Hyperion Fury wired gaming mouse and keyboard with the mechanical keyboard with blue switches. The next major upgrade is regarding the graphics card, where I'll be replacing the 1050 Ti with an RTX level graphic card. I am basically thinking of RTX 3060 Ti. But as you guys know, the prices of graphics card nowadays is too much to pay for. So I'll patiently wait while the prices of graphics card come back to normal, and then I'll go for an RTX 30 series. And that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm starting to stream soon, so if you want to suggest any single player story based game, feel free to comment down below. Peace out.